Welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is the final game of our three-game set between the visiting Arkansas Travelers and your San Antonio Missions. Tomorrow we begin the first game of the three-game set between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. A 9-row game set will start off with Tulsa, and then San Antonio will get ready and head to the Springfield Metroplex to play the Springfield Cardinals. The Arkansas Travelers will return after the Missions head from Springfield, Missouri, and most likely we are good to go. Missions return home as they greet the visiting Frisco Rough Riders for a 4-game set. And then it'll be a 4-game set with the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Go online now and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Missions all season long as they go to their Texas League title. And you are good to go. Well, now, get out your scorecards. Here is tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Leading off and playing in right field, Alberto Gil. Gil in right. Arkansas Travelers center fielder, Eder Arias will bat second. Arias at center. Ryan Matthews will be the third baseman for the Arkansas Travelers. Matthews at third. Dan Vogelbeck will be the first baseman for Arkansas. Vogelbeck batting fourth. Batting fifth is the designated hitter, James Huston. Huston, the DH. Geoffrey Morris will be the left fielder. He'll bat sixth for Arkansas. Morris at left. Gordon Beckham will be the second baseman for the Traveler lineup. Beckham at second. David Fetus will be the catcher for Arkansas. Fetus catching. And round out the batting order for the Arkansas Travelers, Pablo Bruno. Bruno at short. And on the mound for Arkansas, Tom Deal. Deal, today's Arkansas Travelers pitcher. Now here's your starting lineup for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off in center field, Colby Trojanowski. Trojanowski at center. Rolando Rubio will be our designated hitter. He'll bat second for San Antonio. Rubio, the DH. Deandre Gonzalez will be the third baseman for San Antonio. Gonzalez at third. Tom Fritz will be the first baseman for San Antonio. Fritz at second or first. Batting fifth is the right fielder, Richard Yeager. He'll bat fifth for the San Antonio Missions tonight. Yeager at right. Ross Russell, what's up? Batting sixth is the left fielder, Sergio Castro. He'll be the left fielder for San Antonio. Castro at left. Jack Egan, the shortstop, will bat seventh for San Antonio. Egan at short. Gerardo Aponte will be the second baseman. He'll bat eighth for San Antonio. Aponte at second. Luis Torrens will round out the batting order for San Antonio tonight. Torrens catching. And on the mound for San Antonio, Ryan Zapita. Zapita, tonight's Missions pitcher, and there's your starting lineups.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Number 31 is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Stepping up to the plate, Alberto Gil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castro has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Stepping up now, Edgar Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third baseman, Brian Matthews.
Striding into the box, Brian Matthews. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike now. Arias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Full count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Fritz is up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
First baseman,
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead over it.
And not in time as the run scores. To the plate now is the designated hitter, James Huston. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castro has a beat on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
batting sixth, left fielder, Jeffrey Morris.
Digging in now, Jeffrey Morris. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Morris is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Number 6 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now in the box, Colby Trojanowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
San Antonio. Center fielder, Colby Trojanowski.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Rolando Rubio, as it's on the ground for the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser shot.
Into the box, DeAndre Gonzalez as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first, and they get them both. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Fritz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Stepping in now, Richard Yeager.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pulled toward right center field. Arias sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
In now, Sergio Casto. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, Jack Egan. He swings and grounds it to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Luis Torrens. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night.
Into the box now, Colby Trojanowski, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gill looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Juan Becerra comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Santa Maria!
Stepping in now, DeAndre Gonzalez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, this offense certainly came to swing. I personally, I don't know how the pitcher regroups from a start like this.
Dero, this is one of those nightmare innings, right? You have up a grand slam, you try to compose yourself and gather your thoughts and make sure you throw strike one to the next guy. Then he follows that up with the bullet base.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 9-1. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Coming to the plate now, David Freitas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two and 0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Richard Yeager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's a base hit on the line. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Sergio Casto lifted the other way out to left center. Morris arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Yeager is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Geraldo Aponte. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting, catcher, Luis.
Ready for another chance, Luis Torrens. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box now, Colby Trojanowski. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arias moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Designated hitter,
Digging in and looking for more, Rolando Rubio, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. San Antonio's out in front, 11-1. Digging in to try it again, Alberto Gil. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Change up in for a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder, number 9, Edgar Arias.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Arias. He reached on a single in his first try. And a ball, 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Matthews.
Striding in once again, Brian Matthews, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Ready once again, DeAndre Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gill racing back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Tom Fritz. Line towards center field. Arias has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first
now
out.
batting, right fielder, Richard Yeager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Yeager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into left center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Sergio Casto.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Jack Egan.
Digging in once again, Jack Egan. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Aponte.
Into the box, Geraldo Aponte. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
It's gone! Santa Maria! Yee-hoo!
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. in now, Luis Torrens. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center field.
Into the box now, Colby Trojanowski. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Torrens stands at first with one out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Rolando Rubio. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arias moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Coming to the plate again, DeAndre Gonzalez, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Morris there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 16-1. Dan Vogelbach is next. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Just missing here. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yeager is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right over the middle, knee high.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Vogelbach leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Yeager has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Tom Fritz.
San Antonio. First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Standing in now, Richard Yeager, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting. Left fielder, Sergio Casto.
Striding into the box, Sergio Casto. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 14, second baseman,
At the plate, Geraldo Aponte. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
One there.
now batting.
Standing in, Luis Torrens. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting. Center fielder, Colby Trojanowski.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colby Trojanowski. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Now batting. But designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rolando Rubio. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Now at the plate, DeAndre Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting. First baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Fritz. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Arias on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, And that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Thomas Ellsworth answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry, because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
In now, Jack Egan. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Geraldo Aponte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's hoping to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Morris is there. And that retires the side. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Antonio's out in front, 25-1. At the plate, David Freitas. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Pablo Bruno, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Casto is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alberto Gil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That misses. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Into the box, Edgar Arias. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
1-1 the count. 1-1, here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Freitas, the runner at third. Gill over at second. Arias is over at first with one away. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trojanowski coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Dan Vogelbach is next. Last time through was a base hit. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Luis Torrens. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it
Santa
fly.
Maria!
And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Colby Trojanowski. Skied into straightaway right. Hill on the move. 1 out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Next will be the designated hitter, Rolando Rubio. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks. throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
In now, Tom Fritz in the air now out to left. Morris is in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Richard Yeager, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 27-1. Striding forward now is the DH, James Huston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Trojanowski is there. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 4, Jeffrey Morris.
Now batting, Jeffrey Morris. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hard hit ball to short. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he takes ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, David Freitas, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Sergio Castro. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Vogelbach comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Jack Egan.
Digging in, Jack Egan. Here comes the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Geraldo Aponte.
Settling in now, Geraldo Aponte will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in, Pablo Bruno. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A high fastball is in there. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Alberto Gil, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trojanowski is there. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 9, Edgar Arias.
Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Arias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Trojanowski has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Making his way to the plate, Luis Torrens, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. To his left, Bruno. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Colby Trojanowski. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now the relay home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Rolando Rubio, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. DeAndre Gonzalez. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. This is on the ground over the first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Antonio's out in front, 28-1. Digging in once again, Brian Matthews. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. To his left, Aponte. And there's out number 2. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Ready for another chance? James Huston. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Yeager is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Shane Wesson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Shane Wesson.
Riding in once again, Tom Fritz earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Tom Fritz.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arias giving chase. 1 down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Richard Yeager. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Arias is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Sergio Casto. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Jack Egan. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 28-1. Digging in to try it again, Jeffrey Morris starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No balls and one strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Egan takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Ready once again, Gordon Beckham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Fritz waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freitas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Now to the plate, Pablo Bruno. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Freitas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
28-1 this evening. San Antonio launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Ryan Zepeda is credited with the win. Tom Deal gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Oh my Lanta, Santa Maria, guys, I tell you, it was a pretty good end to the final game of this 3-game set. Well, the San Antonio Missions take the win, and most likely it was a devastating loss for the Arkansas Travelers. Well, tomorrow the Missions are on the road. They'll be going to the Tulsa Metroplex. And they'll be facing the Tulsa Drillers. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First, for the visiting Arkansas Travelers. 1 run on 6 hits and no errors. They left no one on base. For San Antonio, 28 runs, 39 hits, and no errors. Well, we're glad that this game set is over. The Missions hit the road for the next 9-game set. They will be hosting the Tulsa Drillers, Springfield Cardinals, and once again the Arkansas Travelers. Missions return home after this 9-game set. They'll have the Frisco Rough Riders waiting for them as we get ready to play the 8-game homestand between Frisco and Midland. Well, this would just about do it for minor league baseball, the show tonight. Our final from San Antonio, 28-1.